Can you tell me what are the pros and cons of staying in a hostel? And is it open to everyone, really?
Yeah. It's definitely open to everyone. In every country I've seen people.
I managed to get one person on camera, Romain. I've been talking a lot with him. And he's the one who really changed my perspective. And another woman called Madeleine, who's 71. Madeleine had a very bad experience. I asked her if I could interview her, but she was not comfortable on camera, so I did not force it. As soon as she arrived in Johannesburg, because she landed in Johannesburg first, on arrival, she got attacked, through her throat. And she lost conscience, and they stole everything that she had.
Guys, I woke up just now. I was up at night. I actually have a cold, and everybody's gone. Most of us snore so hard that I kicked them away because I couldn't breathe properly with my nose. Well, this is day 2. I actually survived staying in a hostel. Okay, I'll tell you all about it. I need to have a shower, and then we have a chat. Right? It's not that bad. It's really not bad. It's just extremely windy. It's in my bed here. Just extremely windy on the cold. This is why my voice is like this. Guys, one of the best thing about not bringing too many stuff means that everything can fit in a locker. So when I'm out, everything is locked in, nothing is out. And the other thing is, I did not realize that I paid breakfast with my room. So today I managed to take advantage of it. Okay guys, so this is 2 days after I posted the last video on me surviving or not my stay in the hostel. And let me tell you that my perspective have changed a lot. I met wonderful people over here. I met 71 years old, beautiful woman who's been traveling all around the world and who is staying in a dorm in a hostel, not because she doesn't have the means to go to a hotel, but because she likes the community. And that's what I heard a lot. I met another guy from Switzerland who just bought a 4x4 and is gonna be traveling through South Africa, Namibia, Mozambique, Kenya. So he's doing a trip. I couldn't interview him because a lot of people are shy of the camera. I met another young man, Husky something, I'll put his channel on the screen. And he's biking from, all over the place, okay? And he's also doing the same route where he's going from South Africa, Namibia, Mozambique, or, to Kenya, etc. Met a young, that's a German guy. I met a young Nigerian girl, pretty young little girl, 26, who has been traveling all over South Africa. Then after that, I think she says she's going to the Netherlands. She's only 26, she's been putting so money aside and just traveling all around. It's a great, great place to meet people. And yesterday, there's a guy that moved in my dorm. It's Indian. And that was his first trip ever outside of India. And he came to Cape Town. And so it's amazing, you find people from all over the place, and it's very refreshing. There's a guy that's about maybe he's like 75, 80. There's a lot of people over 50. Okay, nobody is really bothering anyone. Everybody's just being it's just happy to be together and mingle. So it completely changed my perspective. And so I already spent 2 nights here, and so I have 3 more nights to go. I'm gonna stay here. That will help me to save some money as well. And really, I've learned a lot just being around these travelers and how they move around. A lot of them are just moving via buses, train, what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how to go about it. And so I've learned a lot already from them.
Hey friends, so this is Romain, he's a French traveler. He doesn't do social media, and I convinced him to have that interview with me. He agreed, which was so nice of him. So please give him a thumb up to just say thank you for agreeing for that interview, because that was so nice. Enjoy. Hello, Romain.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm okay for now.
Yeah. How long have you been traveling? You're just talking to me. We're just having
a few months. Like I didn't count, but I would say at least 5 months.
At least 5 months.
Yeah, right. I was in Latin America before.
Yeah.
So I did like I started with Brazil, then Argentina, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Mexico.
And Mexico.
And here.
That's cool. And now South Africa.
Right.
Yeah.
I just arrived South Africa a few days ago.
So, the reason why I wanted to talk to you is like a lot of people believe that traveling is only for rich people.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? What can you say?
I would say it can be even the opposite.
Okay.
In a way that with money, the more money you have, the less likely you will have to go into uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
And so you also if you go in a country and you go in a hotel, you take continental breakfast, then you never take tuk-tuk driver or jeepney and everything. That's not really traveling too. So
you don't get to experience like the local.
So obviously, if you just have money and before you didn't have money, then yes, you might be able to travel and will travel.
Yeah.
But if you have money from a long time, then so I would say even the opposite. Sometimes you need to have no money to be able to travel, to cross the border, to do things, to have the will to do things. Even though there is a threshold, obviously you need a bit of money. But But if you have way too much money, then sometimes for many people it might be it might be an obstacle. For some it's not, Yeah. Some might be very rich and travel all over the world. But I would say it's not as linear.
Okay. So when you travel on a budget, I guess you get creative about what you're doing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. About my budget, I'm trying to obviously do things cheap, like buses and this kind of thing, hostel and food.
Yeah.
And tour attraction.
Yeah.
The main budget, basically the faster you travel, the more money you will spend. If you make your travel a bit slower, you will spend
less money you spend. Okay. And I wanted to thank you as well. And, the other friend that we have, I'm not naming because, she's not comfortable on camera, but I wanted to thank you to giving me really, the courage to stay in a hostel. So can you tell me what are the pros and cons of staying in a hostel? And is it open to everyone, really?
It's definitely open to everyone. In every country I've seen people from everywhere.
Yeah.
Some country, I would say there is an exception, like maybe some country have the specific rules, because there is a Sharia or something like this.
Yeah.
But otherwise, when it comes to age, definitely it's open to everyone.
Okay.
And it's also friendly to everyone. Everyone is friendly.
Yeah.
For the pros, I would say it's nice. Hostel is nice to get information.
Okay.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, from other travelers or from the place even?
Yeah, from other travelers and from the place, because even sometimes the place can have even are connected to tours. Sometimes with no commission, sometimes with a bit of commission, but it's still easier. And obviously information with the traveler, because sometimes you go into a place but you still didn't plan anything. You will wait for the information. It will be much faster to get a conversation rather than to search everything on internet.
I know,
Yeah.
I completely agreed. Like when I came from Johannesburg, I wanted to take the bus. I didn't know how to. It's only when I spoke to you guys here that you told me how easy the bus bed.
Yeah, BuzzBud. Yeah.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
I know about
Me
it.
too. Same people talking about BuzzBud and something. But so it's one of the biggest pros is the
It's meeting people.
Yeah, you can have information, maybe even partner on a travel with people.
Yeah.
Big plus here.
Yeah, and you meet really an array of people. I've seen people that are 70, people that are 50.
Yeah, definitely. All ages everywhere. Some are 18, some are 18, everywhere. There is always older generation.
Yeah. That's excellent. Friends, I lost a big part of that interview. So for the cons, Romain was saying one of the biggest one is noise. People are listening to music sometime in the rooms very late at night. Some people will be coming late at 2, 3 a.m. And if it's a shared room, well, the noise will wake you up. And that's the main big issue, noise. Which you can imagine that if you are in a dome with 10 beds, people coming at different time of the night, may be difficult for you to have a good night's sleep. And also people who are not cleaning after themselves. And what are your plans overall? Do you have like a plan to visit the entire world, or do you have?
Globally, I would wish to visit the world.
Yeah.
For now, for this year, I don't know. A few countries in Africa.
Yeah.
A few countries in Middle East, and then somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
Like China and Mongolia. I didn't know Mongolia too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's my plan for this year.
Excellent. If you have an advice to give to somebody wishing to travel but is afraid to make the first step, what can you tell them?
I would tell them to start with the small, easy places. It can be near or it can be still not very foreign, because sometimes you like a safe country, maybe, and start like this. And just plan things. If people isn't comfortable, they can always push for some reason. Just they have to know the reason, be explicit to them, and just start with an easy step, maybe.
Right.
Yeah, it would be something.
Okay, Romain.
Yeah.
Thanks ever so much.
Yeah.
I know you are you're not comfortable with the camera.
Yeah, right? Yeah, I'm not used to it.
Yeah, but I'm very...
I don't even see the things.
That's the good thing with that camera, it's so small. You can't see very well. But I really appreciate that you took your time talking to me.
No problem.
And then, giving advice to... My goal is really to encourage everyone.
Okay.
Like, traveling is for everybody.
Yeah, right? It's beneficial. There is obviously, because we talk about ecology sometimes, we think about ecology, but there is many advantages for ecology. For example, when you go to reserves, when you go somewhere, it's tourism that can save a reserve against mining. So there is pros and cons, but and individually also it helps a lot, because it's not like you will have no prejudice at all just by reading books. Sometimes you have to meet people and face your own prejudice, your own thinking. Yes, there is many good things about travel, and if people can, which a lot of people can, because as I said, you don't need a lot of money. You might need a bit, but everyone should if they can.
I completely agree with you. Traveling is really for everybody, and you don't have to be rich to travel. And just start small, start near home. You
can start in your own city. When I was younger, I hitchhiked. And then I hitchhiked in the whole Europe.
Oh wow!
And then I started not with an easy country. I started with India, which was very hard to start with, like especially a city like Delhi.
Yeah.
But and it's great. But you have to be excited by what will happen, and living new things. But if you don't have this, so like have to force yourself to do it. But if you enjoy your life, you can enjoy your life. So,
Yeah.
But for me, like what it's like.
Okay.
You can always start small around.
Exactly. All right. Well, thanks ever so much. Safe travels.
Yeah. True.
And so looking forward to hear about your news and wherever you're gonna be in the world.
Sure.
All right.
I can always contact me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right. Take care.
Yeah.
And thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye.